Today we'll read exercise 3 along with Radha and Krishna. For your further personal advancement, I would like to suggest another powerful meditation with which you can establish a conscious connection to Sri Radha and Krishna. In this world, there are countless diversions from our relationship with Krishna, other relationships, our job, our dreams, society at large, and so on. All these preoccupations are like smoke. One day they will simply dissolve into the air. At that time, we'll be left with our one and only eternal relationship. We may already know this, but our worldly relationships continue to demand our time and attention. We often allow them to take up nearly all of our energy. So, here is a meditation to help you connect with the divine couple free from diversion. Step 1: sit in a peaceful place where you will be undisturbed. Imagine you are completely alone. Let everything around you slowly and gently disappear. Bring your attention to what is going on in your life and let it slip away. Your relationships with your relatives, let them go as well. Your job, your important responsibilities, your future desires, all gone. Step 2: you are now absolutely alone. You may imagine yourself sitting on the banks of the Yamuna or at Giriraj or your favorite place. You feel completely safe and spiritually connected. Step 3: become aware that in your truest being, you are an eternal spiritual soul, an eternal servant of Radha and Krishna. It is only due to some misfortune that you have been absent from that relationship. Step 4: but but your fortune has turned. You have finally met your spiritual master and learned about your real identity as a pure spirit soul, completely separate from the gross and subtle body. You have been inspired to take up the path of eternal loving service to the Lordships Radha and Krishna. Step 5: now see in your mind's eye that Radha and Krishna are before you, no one else. You have the opportunity to chant for their pleasure. Wrap yourself up in this one relationship and feel bhakti rise in your heart. You can, step 6, you can turn to the divine couple by offering this prayer to them. I surrender to you, Sri Sri Radha Krishna. Whatever is mine is in truth your property. Everything is for your sake. Everything is for your enjoyment. Nothing is meant for my enjoyment. Sanat Kumara Samhita, text 83. Step 7. In this state of consciousness, you can chant for their pleasure. This meditation will clarify where you stand in your relationship with Radha and Krishna. It will act as a powerful inspiration to improve whatever needs improving. Most of all, it will help you transform your daily life and make it deeply spiritual. You might even find that your so called problems disappear. Please try it, it works. Exercise 4: a letter to Krishna. Some of us can access deeper levels of awareness by writing. A few years ago, someone sent me a very special gift by mail, an envelope containing a picture of a blue hand holding a bamboo flute. It was obvious to me that this was Krishna's hand. As well as the flute, the hand also clasped a little handwritten note which read, trying to connect with you. Written underneath was my signature, Sachinandana Swami, indicating that I had written the letter to the Lord and Krishna had kept it. How intriguing, I thought. Now I wish to inspire you to write your own letter to Krishna. Please take a pen and paper and compose your letter in free writing style. The main rule is to not stop writing. Write for a specific time period and dig deep. The subject of the letter should be my present relationship with you and how I wish to improve it. What we are trying to do in this exercise is to go more and more internal until we find some genuine feelings. Perhaps feelings of separation. I miss you, Krishna, or some other feeling we wish to communicate. We are trying to connect with Krishna from wherever we are, with whatever is inside us. If your relationship is not too active at the present moment, if you feel only a desert within, no problem. Write about this. Be honest. Make that your connection. Express something. Go deep. Take your time with this exercise and give it your best. If you write this from a real place, it will certainly reach Krishna. You can also place your letter before the deity or picture of the Lord. At the end, contemplate what you could practically do to overcome the problem of mindless and disconnected chanting. Think of how you could add more feeling to your japa or kirtana practice. Let's go to exercise 5,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, I think Mataji, can you go back to exercise? Not the 4, but the 3. I think, can we just go back and read this again? Because that was very powerful, you know? I
Yeah,
mean,
this
all
step
of them were
2.
very powerful, but see this, if you, yeah, can we meditate on this again while we do the chanting today?
Yes. So we'll practice this one, the step 2. You are now absolutely alone. You may imagine yourself sitting on the banks of the Yamuna or at Giriraj or your favorite place. You feel completely safe and spiritually connected. Shall we start our japa?
Yeah, and then further down, Mataji, step 3 also, we'll just read again.
Step 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Become aware that in your truest being, you are an eternal spiritual soul, an eternal servant of Radha and Krishna. It is only due to some misfortune that you have been absent from that relationship. We start our japa now. The invocation prayers, Prabhuji. Yes, thank you. Okay. Srila Prabhupada Pranati. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale